six, 네, 생일 축하합니다.
Hey guys, welcome to K-pop news. Today we're going to talk about the famous rapper Min Yoongi, or as everyone knows him, Sugar or Agust D. Ever wondered how much this mysterious member is raking in? What kind of girl catches his eye? And where on earth does he blow all that cash? Well, get ready to find out. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you join our awesome community. Let's get this party started. Min Yoongi was born on March the 9th in 1993 in an ordinary Korean family. Music had him hooked since he was a little kid, but studying it from boring old textbooks? Nah, that wasn't his thing. Can you believe he actually wanted to be an architect at first? But then, one day, he stumbled upon Ragamuffin but Stony Skunk and bam! The rap bug bit him hard. At just 13, this dude started penning his own songs, and by the time he hit 17, he was hustling in a recording studio, making some dough and dropping his sick beats. But here's the kicker. Before hitting it big, Yoongi was a straight-up underground rapper going by the name Gloss. He later joined the crew at D-Town and even produced a killer track. Eventually, he scored an internship at Big Hit Entertainment, where he made his grand debut as part of BTS, taking the lead as the rap maestro. That's when he earned the nickname Sugar, thanks to his fair complexion and that sweet smile of his, which makes him look as sweet as sugar. Oh, and get this, before Yoongi joined the group, those big hit producers joked that he didn't have to dance like the others. All he needed was to do to spit those fire rhymes. But guess what? When all the crew came together, Yoongi realized it was all part of the gang.
잠시니까 너는 언제 후! 후!
Now, here's the juicy part you've been waiting for. According to CelebrityNetWorth.com, Suga's got a whopping net worth of $40 million right now. Can you imagine? With all those solo projects, this rap superstar decided to treat himself into a swanky pod in the most prestigious residential complex in Seoul, known as Yonhwa Villas. And let me tell you, the folks who can call this place home are top-notch. We are talking big shots like Hyundai and LG company owners, the head honcho of Samsung, some heavyweight politicians, and even high-ranking foreign company bigwigs. So you know this place is the cream of the crop. Apartments there start at mind-blowing $3 million.
오케이. 들어봐. 자, 지금 카메라 약간 가다보세요.
누가 더 얼굴 되는
저기 된 거야.
됐다
된 거야. 우리
아니야 윤경 안 됐네 윤경 안 됐어 자 윤경 조목을 머리를 좀 까보세요
제가 얼굴 보이시죠?
형 가까이 좀 와봐
얼굴 머리카락 때문에 그런 거 같아. 머리카락 때문에 그냥 조각으로 인식하고.
At the beginning of his career, the rapper had some tense relationships with his parents, but later on, Yoongi did something really awesome. He bought his mom her dream restaurant in Daegu area. The name of the restaurant was all about soulful cooking, like "we put our heart into every soup" or something like that. It was located near Kim-Young University. Visitors could not only enjoy some delicious grub there, but also grab some official group merch and snap a pic next to photos of the band members. The place was packed with fans, but sadly, after only 6 months, Yoongi's parents had to sell the business. It's been reported that their health took a toll on them, and they decided to move closer to their son in Seoul to get a better medical care. Well, gotta say, Yoongi's gesture really touched his fans' hearts. Suga became a catalyst for the ARMY and BTS fans. Right from the early days of BTS, he openly spoke up about the views on topics that most idols and musicians shy away from. We are talking about everything from equality and tackling depression to social anxiety, promotion tolerance, and acceptance. In an interview with Esquire magazine back in November 2020, Suga shared some deep thoughts. He said, "The reason I started making music is that I grew up listening to songs with lyrics about dreams, hopes, and social issues. It was natural for me to write music that way. People's states change day by day. Sometimes you're in a good state, sometimes you're not. Based on that, you get a sense of your physical health. And the same goes for the mental health. Some days you're in a good state, sometimes you're not. Many people pretend everything is fine, saying they're not weak, as if that would make you a weak person. I don't think that's right. People won't say you are weak just because your physical condition isn't great. The same should go for mental health. Society should be more understanding." Suga's openness and his willingness to address his own struggles have won the hearts of fans, especially those who can relate to him on a deep level. They share the same fears, battles, insecurities, and loneliness that Suga acknowledges in his own life. He has become the human equivalent of lightning rod, welcoming and embracing fans from all walks of life. His desire to promote self-love and self-care is something his fellow group members have also taken on, voicing, defending, and serving as a guiding light. In this way, BTS shines a light on the darkest corners of self-doubt and inner struggles, inviting those who seek a safe space to heal, discover their true self, and find solace in a caring world. Whether they were labeled as a rap group, hip-hop group, or just idols, BTS have always defied the stereotypes and expectations imposed by their musical peers, the industry, and society at large. This theme was further developed in BTS's second album, O Rule A2, with tracks like No, We On, If I Ruled the World, and BTS Cypher, Part 1. It continued in their third album, School Love Affair, with songs like Tomorrow and Spinebreaker, and in their fourth album, Dark and Wild and BTS Cypher 3 Killer. It carried throughout their fifth album, Wake Up, with tracks like The Stars, Wake Up, and Outro. For Suga, these were personal issues close to his heart. Even though his family wanted to support his musical pursuits, they were not as enthusiastic about it as a career. At the same time, the rap music community he aspired to be a part of wasn't exactly welcoming to him or BTS after they debuted. For most of 2013 or 2014, it felt like BTS was challenging the status quo. Everything they stood for revolved around breaking free from societal expectations and labels. And while their music and performances reflected that, they still had to fight for the recognition of their right to be musicians and create the music they wanted. Throughout this 2-year period, the media, the music industry, and even the music audience relentlessly criticized BTS, leading to vicious social media trolling attacks. Nevertheless, thanks to the rapid advancement of technology during that period from 2013 to 2014, BTS quickly gained a massive global audience. Their newly adapted musical style, captivating stage presence, unique personas, and powerful lyrics resonated with fans and viewers who were drawn to BTS's music, which rejected societal constraints and defied biased expectations. The fact that BTS was fiercely trying to be accepted in the music industry sparked a shared interest among the global audience and fans, a kind of rage against the machine connection, you feel me? While BTS was fighting tooth and nail for their right to be who they wanted to be and create the music they wanted, that rebellious spirit and unwavering determination seeped into their music, lyrics, and performance, and the global audience was more than ready to embrace their call. Ever since Suga was crafting his own career strategy before joining Big Hit Entertainment and during his years as a radio DJ, he developed a keen sense of how music and songs could capture attention and fame in the zeitgeist. Suga was so on point that the army came up with a catchy phrase for him: Yoongi gets what Yoongi wants.
Getting far away.
His first production was linked to his 2016 song Agust D, where he boldly proclaimed, "Next up is Billboard." And guess what? In the following year, 2017, BTS was invited to the US Billboard Music Award for the first time. Then, not long after that, Suga predicted that BTS's new album would top the global Billboard Top 200 chart. And guess what? It came true again. Suga kept making that predictions along the way to BTS's success, and they all came true, almost in the exact order and time frame that he foresaw. Maybe Suga truly has some supernatural prediction powers, or maybe he's just so in tune with the music industry that he instinctively knows when certain milestones are within reach. Suga's musical realm has expanded. Not only has he co-written over 150 songs for the BTS discography, but he also showcased his skills by creating music for iconic BTS tracks like Tomorrow, Spinebreaker, Jump, Boys with Fun, Dead Leaves, First Love, Outro Her, See, Paradise, Daeng, Trivia, Seesaw, Interlude, Shadow, and Respect. His songwriting prowess became so renowned that in 2020, he collaborated with Max on Blueberry Eyes, then teamed up with Josh, 685, and Jason Derulo for Savage Love, and worked with IU on the award-winning song 8, where he co-wrote and produced it. Talk about versatility and talent! Now let's take a sneak peek into Suga's personal life. This dude is super secretive about it, but here's what we know. Before his debut, he had a girlfriend, but they broke up when he became a trainee. Currently, he's not in a relationship and is just focused on his career. He believes that the ideal age for marriage is around 35. Looks aren't a big deal to this dude when it comes to his significant other. However, charisma is something he values. He envisions his perfect girl to be someone who is like him, cool and yet at the same time sweet. Yoongi dreams that his beloved will listen to his music and genuinely enjoy it. Ideally, she should be into hip-hop, calm and attentive, compensating for his absent-mindedness. Can you imagine that? Within the group, Suga is affectionately known as BTS's handyman because he can replace light bulbs, fix door knobs, and even repair toilets. They also call him Suga Grandpa because he loves to sleep and can be a bit grumpy. During an interview in the 2020 MTV BTS special in New York, Suga was asked what he would say to his younger self, and he answered, "Love yourself." All of Suga's music is an expression of love. Love for himself and love for others. Love ain't just some fluffy warm feeling, folks. Alright, my pips, that's a wrap for today. We hope you found this episode jam-packed with useful info. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave your comments, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. Catch you later!